Have you ever paused and felt a subtle force guiding your life, an invisible hand nudging you in directions you cannot yet name? Have you noticed the strange repetition of numbers, patterns, and signs that appear at moments when your heart feels restless, when your mind searches for meaning? What if these were not mere coincidences, but sacred vibrations sent from the universe to awaken your consciousness and guide you toward your true path? These signals are quiet, yet their power is immense. They do not shout, they do not demand attention, they simply appear, persistent and gentle, inviting you to notice, to reflect, and to align. Life is a tapestry of energy, woven from patterns too subtle for the untrained eye, yet completely visible to those who are ready to observe. Every number, every rhythm, every repeated pattern carries a vibration, a message coded in the fabric of existence itself. When recognized, these numbers act as guides, reminding us that the universe is responsive, and that alignment with its flow creates harmony, clarity, and purpose in our lives. They do not promise shortcuts or instant miracles. They offer guidance, a mirror of our own inner state, and a subtle indication of the steps we must take to move closer to the life we are capable of manifesting. Consider the quiet power of numerology, the ancient wisdom that reveals the hidden meanings of numbers and their energetic influence on our lives. Numbers are not simply mathematical constructs. They are the language of the cosmos, vibrations that connect the seen with the unseen, the temporal with the eternal. Each number resonates with unique energy, a frequency that can amplify clarity, strengthen intention, or reveal hidden truths when acknowledged. To notice them is to tune yourself into a higher plane of perception, to open your awareness to a current of guidance that flows continuously, silently, and without judgment. Imagine walking through a forest of symbols. Each step is a choice, each sound a whisper, and each pattern a sign. When a number repeatedly enters your awareness on clocks, receipts, addresses, or random moments, it is not a random occurrence. It is the universe's way of aligning your attention with your inner growth, an invitation to pause and reflect on your intentions, your desires, and your actions. Every appearance of a number is an opportunity to tune into the rhythm of existence and consciously align your energy with its message. These numbers carry distinct vibrations. Some awaken patience and balance, others signal action and transformation, some reflect introspection, clarity, and spiritual awakening. Their purpose is not to dictate outcomes, but to illuminate paths that are already present, waiting for your recognition. When you engage with them consciously, you begin to perceive life differently, not as a series of random events, but as a flowing, interconnected system, where every thought, decision, and effort contributes to the unfolding of your destiny. Throughout history, sages, mystics, and spiritual practitioners have recognized the power of subtle signs and energetic symbols. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that nothing is ever wasted, that every moment contains potential, and that awareness is the key to unlocking hidden truths. Numbers, as silent messengers, embody this wisdom. They remind us that the journey is as significant as the destination, and that prosperity, peace, and transformation arise naturally when we move in harmony with the energies around us. Now, imagine the flow of your life as an intricate river of energy. Each number you encounter is a ripple in that river, a point of reflection, a guide to understanding your direction. Some ripples are calm, signaling patience and steady progress. Others surge, urging immediate awareness and action. When you recognize these signs, you are not merely observing, you are participating in the universal flow, harmonizing your inner frequency with the greater cosmic rhythm, allowing your intentions, actions, and energy to align with the abundance, clarity, and fulfillment that life naturally offers. This journey is not about luck, chance, or random fortune. It is about consciousness, presence, and resonance. To notice these numbers is to awaken to a reality where energy is responsive, where intention manifests through alignment, and where subtle guidance is always available if you are willing to see it. By attuning yourself to these signals, you begin to recognize opportunities, to sense the flow of your path, and to cultivate a deeper understanding of your purpose. Life does not always announce its lessons loudly. Often the most profound guidance comes as whispers, patterns, and synchronicities that require patience and awareness to decode. When you start noticing a number repeatedly, it is a call to reflection, a chance to pause and consider how your inner state aligns with your actions, how your intentions resonate with your surroundings, and how your energy interacts with the universal flow. As we begin to explore these sacred numbers, know that each one carries a unique vibration, a distinct message, and a specific invitation. Some will encourage introspection, others will signal transformation, while some will call you to harmonize your inner and outer worlds. Their presence is a sign that the universe is communicating directly with your awareness, offering guidance to navigate life with clarity, balance, and purpose. The first number we will explore is not just a digit, it is a threshold, a moment of pause, a signal that invites reflection and alignment. It carries energy that resonates with beginnings, transitions, and the opening of new pathways. Its presence is subtle, yet powerful, urging you to consider your journey, your intentions, and the alignment of your actions with your higher self. Number 55, the catalyst of transformation. Number 55 is a vibration of profound change, movement, and liberation. Its energy does not settle quietly. It arrives like a gentle storm, stirring the depths of your life to awaken possibilities that have long lain dormant. Unlike numbers that provide comfort or stability, 55 enters with an undeniable force, urging you to release attachments, question old patterns, and embrace the unknown. When this number begins to appear repeatedly, it is the universe whispering a sacred truth. Your life is ready to evolve, but only if you are willing to answer the call. This energy is both exhilarating and unsettling, because it demands that you leave behind the familiar, step beyond routines, and face uncertainty with awareness and courage. In numerology, the number 5 represents freedom, curiosity, adaptability, and personal growth. Doubling this vibration, as 55 does, amplifies its power exponentially. It becomes a catalyst that cannot be ignored, an invitation to break free from limitations, internal resistance, or self-imposed boundaries. The number 55 is a reminder that true transformation is rarely gentle or comfortable. It demands introspection, courage, and an openness to change, guiding you toward a path where your inner and outer worlds align. You may notice this number appearing in unexpected ways: a receipt, a clock, a fleeting thought, or a sudden insight. Each repetition is a subtle yet powerful sign, asking you to take note, to awaken your attention, and to act with intentionality. From a Buddhist perspective, 55 reflects the principle of impermanence, the understanding that nothing remains static. Life is in constant motion, and attachment to the past, or clinging to comfort, only leads to suffering. The vibration of 55 aligns with this wisdom, reminding you that true freedom is found in letting go. It calls for a release, not of recklessness, but of awareness, letting go of fears, outdated beliefs, and situations that no longer serve your higher good. When you embrace the energy of 55, you honor the natural flow of life, understanding that change is not your enemy, but your ally, guiding you toward growth, clarity, and purpose. This number also carries the dual power of reflection and action. While it encourages introspection, it simultaneously motivates movement. It teaches that inner freedom and external transformation are intertwined. The more you trust your intuition and embrace change, the more opportunities appear aligned with your authentic self. Moments of synchronicity, sudden insights, and repeated encounters with the number 55 are signals that you are being guided to make choices that align with your soul's purpose. Ignoring these signs delays transformation, honoring them accelerates your awakening. Those who resonate deeply with 55 often find that their life begins to shift in subtle ways before dramatic changes manifest externally. Relationships may transform, new paths may open, and old habits may dissolve naturally. This is the energy of preparation and readiness, a reminder that the universe always supports those willing to step into higher vibrational alignment. It encourages you to trust the timing, to act courageously, and to remain mindful of the lessons each change brings. At its core, 55 is a vibration of empowerment and personal sovereignty. It reminds you that transformation is a process that unfolds both within and without. By aligning your mind, heart, and spirit with its frequency, you step into a reality where change becomes opportunity, challenges become teachers, and the unknown becomes a path of growth. The number 55 teaches that true evolution is a conscious journey, one that requires awareness, decisiveness, and trust in the guidance that surrounds you. When you honor this number, you invite life to move with fluidity, grace, and alignment, opening the door to a life filled with purpose, expansion, and authentic freedom. Number 27, the whisper of alignment. Number 27 carries a subtle, yet profoundly guiding energy that often moves quietly in the background of your life, appearing in moments when you least expect it but most need it. It's not a number that shouts for attention, nor does it promise sudden wealth or instant success. Instead, it acts as a gentle whisper from the universe, reminding you to pause, reflect, and attune yourself to your inner compass. Have you noticed it appearing repeatedly on clocks, receipts, or addresses? That's no accident. It's a cosmic nudge, a vibration that asks you to align your heart and mind with the flow of your higher purpose. Breaking it down, 27 is composed of the energies of 2 and 7. 2 represents harmony, balance, and partnership, inviting you to cultivate relationships and connect with those who resonate with your true essence. 7 is the number of the seeker, introspection, and spiritual awakening, calling you to trust your inner wisdom and remain patient on your journey. Together, they form a frequency of spiritual alignment, where the heart's intuition meets the mind's clarity. It's the gentle reminder that abundance flows naturally when your inner world and outer actions are in harmony. In life, we often rush toward visible signs of progress, measuring success by external markers. Number 27 challenges this perception. It whispers that the real transformation happens quietly, beneath the surface, in the stillness where intentions are set, lessons are learned, and actions are refined. The universe is aligning forces on your behalf, but it requires your awareness, your patience, and your willingness to act with conscious purpose. In Buddhist understanding, this number reflects the principle of mindful action. True growth is built upon awareness, discipline, and alignment with your inner truth. Imagine a river flowing gently through a forest. You may not see the currents beneath, yet they are strong, shaping the river's path and carrying nourishment to every tree along its banks. That is the energy of it. Moves quietly, yet powerfully, ensuring that every small, intentional step you take contributes to the larger alignment of your life. Challenges may appear, but they are merely part of the rhythm, opportunities to adjust your course and reinforce your connection with the flow of destiny. When 27 appears repeatedly in your life, consider it a sacred checkpoint. Are you moving with purpose, or merely reacting to circumstances? Are your decisions rooted in your authentic self, or influenced by external pressures? This number encourages reflection and conscious action, a gentle guide reminding you that the path to abundance is not a sprint, but a mindful journey. Its energy nurtures patience, spiritual clarity, and the understanding that every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the unfolding of your higher purpose. Embrace the quiet guidance of 27. Allow it to remind you that alignment is ongoing, that your inner wisdom is a beacon, and that the universe is supporting every conscious step you take toward a life of balance, clarity, and meaningful prosperity. Number 11. The awakening signal. Number 11 is a vibration of heightened awareness, intuition, and spiritual awakening. Unlike ordinary numbers that mark time or quantity, 11 appears in your life as a gentle, persistent signal, a cosmic invitation to pause, observe, and align with your higher purpose. Have you noticed it recurring on clocks, bills, addresses, or even in fleeting thoughts? Each instance is not mere coincidence. It's the universe nudging you to awaken to your inner wisdom, to recognize the unseen threads connecting your thoughts, actions, and the energies around you. At its core, 11 carries the power of duality and balance. Two parallel lines standing side by side, it reflects harmony between the physical and spiritual realms, the inner and outer worlds. It calls for awareness, urging you to pay attention to subtle messages and synchronicities that guide your path. In Buddhist understanding, 11 embodies the principle of mindful presence, the idea that clarity and insight emerge when we observe life attentively, without distraction, and respond with consciousness rather than reaction. This number often shows up during moments of inner questioning, when decisions seem unclear or the path ahead feels uncertain. Rather than providing instant answers, 11 encourages reflection and introspection. It asks, are your actions aligned with your authentic self? Are your intentions rooted in clarity and purpose? Its energy is not loud or forceful. It does not promise quick results. Instead, it offers guidance, a quiet support that strengthens your intuition and enhances your ability to perceive opportunities invisible to the untrained eye. Spiritually, 11 resonates with the vibration of insight and illumination. It is the number of visionaries, those who seek deeper truths and connect with energies beyond the ordinary. When it appears repeatedly, it signals that your spiritual awareness is heightening, that you are ready to integrate higher knowledge into your everyday life. It amplifies creativity, inspiration, and the courage to pursue paths that feel aligned with your soul, even if they diverge from the familiar or expected. In practice, noticing 11 is an invitation to slow down, tune in, and harmonize with the flow of life. Observe your thoughts, feelings, and the subtle signs that accompany this number. Meditate on its presence, reflect on your intentions, and consider where alignment is needed. Its vibration is gentle yet powerful, capable of awakening insights that can reshape your perspective and elevate your life. Number 11 reminds you that true guidance comes from within. The universe supports your awakening, but it asks for your presence, your attention, and your willingness to follow the whispers of your own higher self. By honoring its frequency, you step into clarity, heightened intuition, and the quiet strength of mindful awareness. Number 13, the catalyst of transformation. Number 13 carries a potent vibration of transformation, growth, and profound change. Often misunderstood in popular culture, this number is not one of misfortune, but of awakening, pushing you beyond comfort zones toward evolution. It appears when the universe is calling you to release old patterns, outdated beliefs, or limiting habits that no longer serve your highest good. Each time you encounter 13 on a receipt, a license plate, a phone notification, it is a subtle yet powerful prompt to examine where change is needed, to step courageously into the unknown with faith. In numerology, 1 represents initiative, leadership, and new beginnings, while 3 vibrates with creativity, expression, and expansion. Together in the form of 13, these energies create a transformative force that encourages you to act boldly while remaining open to inspiration and insight. It is the number of both endings and beginnings, a bridge between what has been and what is emerging. In Buddhist wisdom, 13 reflects the principle of impermanence. All experiences, whether joyous or challenging, are transient, shaping the path towards spiritual awakening and conscious evolution. When 13 manifests in your life, it often coincides with a period of inner restlessness or subtle tension, a quiet urging that growth is necessary. It is not always comfortable, but it is deeply purposeful. The number challenges you to embrace responsibility, to confront fears, and to cultivate resilience. It serves as a reminder that transformation requires both awareness and action, a willingness to release attachments while moving steadily toward alignment with your higher self. Spiritually, 13 holds the vibration of initiation. It asks you to trust the process of change, even when outcomes are not immediately visible. It is the number of metamorphosis. Like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, the transition may feel uncertain, but the result is freedom, expanded perspective, and the emergence of your true potential. In Buddhist thought, this aligns with the understanding that suffering and challenge are catalysts for growth, guiding us toward deeper wisdom, compassion, and clarity. On a practical level, 13 encourages reflection on your life path. Are there areas where stagnation persists? Are you holding on to what must be released? By noticing 13 and tuning into its frequency, you become more conscious of the cycles at work in your life, gaining insight into how to align with the energies of change rather than resist them. Its appearance is an invitation to harness its transformative power consciously, allowing personal evolution to unfold with intention, grace, and mindful awareness. Number 13 ultimately teaches that true transformation is never accidental. It emerges from awareness, courage, and the willingness to step into the unknown with faith. By honoring its energy, you open yourself to profound growth, inner strength, and a life increasingly aligned with purpose, clarity, and spiritual maturity. Number 4, the pillar of stability and foundation. Number 4 resonates with the steady, grounding energy of structure, discipline, and reliability. It is the number of building solid foundations, whether in your personal life, career, or spiritual practice. Unlike numbers that promise sudden shifts or quick luck, 4 embodies patience, responsibility, and the quiet power of consistent effort. Its presence is a reminder that lasting success is created through dedication, practical planning, and mindful persistence, rather than shortcuts or impulsive actions. In numerology, 4 carries the energy of practicality, organization, and order. It encourages you to establish routines, set clear goals, and act with integrity in all endeavors. This number often appears when you need to focus on stability, when your life feels scattered, uncertain, or chaotic. By noticing 4, the universe is signaling that it's time to anchor yourself, to lay down the bricks of your future with intention, and to trust the process of gradual, meaningful growth. From a spiritual perspective, 4 reflects the harmony between the physical and the spiritual. In Buddhist understanding, stability in the outer world mirrors clarity and balance in the inner world. The energy of 4 supports mindfulness, patience, and the cultivation of inner strength. It reminds you that discipline is not rigid or harsh, but a form of self-respect and care, providing the solid ground from which your higher aspirations can rise. When number 4 begins to appear repeatedly in addresses, bills, clocks, or personal milestones, it invites reflection on the structures in your life. Are they strong, or do they need reinforcement? Are your goals aligned with your values, or are they built on fragile foundations? By embracing the energy of 4, you cultivate endurance, resilience, and the ability to weather challenges without losing sight of your purpose. Ultimately, number 4 teaches that true security and growth are earned, not borrowed. It asks you to honor the process of building, to trust in your capacity to create stability, and to recognize that consistent effort, rooted in integrity and mindful action, produces the most lasting and meaningful results. It is a number that quietly empowers, reminding you that the strongest trees grow from the deepest roots. Number 3. The radiant energy of creativity and expression. Number 3 carries a vibrant, uplifting energy that celebrates creativity, joy, and self-expression. Unlike numbers that anchor you in stability or discipline, 3 encourages expansion, playfulness, and the flow of ideas. It is the number of communication, inspiration, and the natural expression of your inner world into the outer reality. Its repeated appearance is a reminder from the universe that your voice, creativity, and unique energy are meant to shine and be shared. In numerology, 3 embodies optimism, imagination, and the joy of creation. It often shows up when your spirit needs a reminder to embrace your gifts fully, to speak your truth, or to reconnect with the playful, passionate parts of yourself that may have been muted by routine or self-doubt. This number nudges you to release hesitation and embrace spontaneity, reminding you that happiness and success often flow most freely when you allow yourself to create without rigid expectations. Spiritually, 3 reflects harmony between mind, body, and spirit. In Buddhist thought, it symbolizes the dynamic flow of energy that connects thought, action, and intention. By embracing the frequency of 3, you invite alignment with your higher self, where imagination and insight meet practical manifestation. It encourages you to engage fully with the present, to celebrate small victories, and to approach life with curiosity and gratitude. When 3 appears repeatedly in conversations, numbers on clocks, receipts, or personal coincidences, it signals a time to reconnect with your expressive and creative side. Are you honoring your passions, or are they suppressed by fear or obligation? Are your thoughts, words, and actions aligned with your authentic self? By reflecting on these questions, you allow the energy of 3 to illuminate pathways for joy, communication, and inspiration. Ultimately, number 3 reminds you that life is meant to be lived with vitality and creativity. It encourages you to speak, create, and connect with others openly and authentically. The joy and freedom it brings are not superficial, but deeply transformative, guiding you to manifest your purpose and passions with clarity, grace, and energetic flow. As we journey through these sacred numbers, take a moment, breathe deeply, and reflect. Each number is more than a symbol. It is a guide, a vibration, and a gentle nudge from the universe inviting you to align with your highest potential. These energies are not random. They are carefully woven threads in the tapestry of your life, reminding you that every thought, action, and intention carries weight in shaping your reality. Pause, feel, and observe. Notice how each number resonates with your inner truth, your desires, and the path you are walking. Allow their guidance to deepen your awareness, awaken your intuition, and elevate your frequency. Life flows most gracefully when you honor these subtle whispers, when you act with clarity, mindfulness, and purpose. Reflect on what has been revealed, which energies are calling you to take the next step, which messages are urging you to shift your mindset, your heart, or your actions. These are the moments where transformation quietly blooms, where alignment becomes visible in your daily life. Embrace the stillness and the insight that comes with it. Know that the universe is always speaking through signs, patterns, and numbers, waiting for you to notice, listen. Each number you encounter is a sacred mirror reflecting your potential, your power, and your path toward abundance, harmony, and fulfillment. Allow this moment to settle within you. Take the guidance of these numbers, let their energy ripple through your life, and move forward with awareness, confidence, and gratitude. This is your invitation to align, to awaken, and to embrace the subtle but powerful flow of the universe.